Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where, as promised, we are continuing with the battle that I teased at the end of the last episode. So we have plenty of ships with which to eliminate this Austro-Hungarian squadron. Yeah, I don't actually know how many wars we've had with Austria-Hungary. It's a lot. Do I have a Strasbourg ship named Dunkirk? I don't think I do, actually. Right, what are you bringing to the party? Well, I think I know what the problem with this ship is. Like, the layout isn't too bad, but I'm willing to bet that this thing is very lightly armoured, because it has an enormous citadel. Which is not usually a great plan. Anyway, let's open up. Oh, small ship. Appears and will probably disappear in a minute, because that just took a huge hit. It did also fire torpedoes, so probably worthwhile ordering our ships to maneuver. Yep, there it is. Whoa, that is a lot more torpedoes than I was expecting. And going everywhere. Jesus Christ. Ouch. Come on, Souverain. Very nice. Head forwards, 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 forwards. I'll let you retreat again in a minute. Ooh. Okay, I think you're okay to withdraw now. Jesus. So many torpedoes. That was unreal. Nasty little trick. It's alright, we'll demolish those ships in short order. Bloody hell. Magnemi. Taking no shit. The battle cruiser's sunk and I didn't even notice. Did she flash fire? I think she might have. Yep. Yeah, look at that armour. That is not good enough armour if you're going to run around with nearly 16-inch guns. I was so focused on avoiding torpedoes, I missed it. I'll find out post-battle who managed to do that. Down goes whatever that was. And this thing, yeah, not far behind. No, it takes me ages to get cruisers and stuff. I tend to research tech in a fairly balanced manner. Right. Weirdly, Magnamy not the one getting the kills with that 20k. 6 penetrations. There we go. 2 ammo detonations from Sufferen. Must have been Sufferen. A 9-inch gun to hit the battlecruiser in. Yeah, versus 9.1 inch. Yeah, that was the battlecruiser. Well, one of them was. The other one was against a DD, I think. Yeah, this one. That was DD going splat. And this one. Yeah, because 18 and 0.2 averaged is 9. Jesus, a 9-inch shell went through 18.1 inch. I suppose that's effective armor. Anyway, pretty standard. How's that peace deal going? Can you imagine? Can you imagine being, you know, part of the Austro-Hungarian negotiating team? It's like, oh, there was a fleet battle. Was there now? What happened? Everything sunk. Right. We have more fights. Who can you play as in this game? Hello there, Katie Cat. So currently, in the campaign, you can play as Britain, France, Germany, Italy, or Austria-Hungary. But there, you will be able to play as Spain, Russia, the United States, China, and Japan as well. When they, you know, finish building the map and getting it all the campaign stuff sorted out. There's also something going on with minor countries. That could be something that we see sooner or later. Minor countries. It would be cool if minor countries actually had fleets and stuff, and you could end up at war with a minor country and other great powers intervene and stuff like that. That could all be very, very cool, but I don't know if the devs have any plans for stuff like that. There's probably a load of torpedoes coming my way. And they're, yeah, probably going like that. So, let's get a turn on the go. Yep, there they are. Firing our own torps. Oh, nice. I think miners could be interesting if, you know, you can end up at war with a miner. You know, if Turkey, or the Ottomans, or whatever they want to call them, you know, have a fleet, and you're Russia, you know, it's very difficult for you to do anything in the Med, because you know, your Black Sea fleet is kind of stuck, and you have to fight your way through it. That could definitely be interesting. Hello there, Center95, catching my stream for the first time. YouTube videos are great. Thank you very much. Welcome. Probably don't have the weight to give the cruisers triples. I'd be very surprised if I had the weight available to do that. Nail that destroyer. I think they're running away. There we go. Lovely. Heavy cruiser's already taken a big ol' hit. It was trying to take out the destroyer before they fired their goddamn torpedoes again. Come on. Torpedo debt. That'll stop them. Goodbye to you. I could outgun them, but I already have 11-inch. I tend not to change the guns around when I refit ships. It's also very expensive to do that. So if you completely like start ripping off turrets and towers and all this kind of thing, and your refit time and expense is going to go way up. I mean, they're good ships. You know, they just need the upgraded systems. Come on. There we go. Clickety click. There we go. And they lose 8 transports. Yeah, I know Quebec can't go into combat. Why are you trying to send her into combat? When she should be mothballed. Right. Well, let's see if the Austro-Hungarians sue for peace or not. You also have a battle. If they don't, no, they do. Peace. I don't want any of your junk, but I will take $462 million. Thank you very much. Oh, troop out of 2. Lovely. Let's move. Well, I'm gonna have to split them up a bit. Let's just move everybody back to Marseille for now. And I can get to work on refits and stuff. But the other thing I need to do is to take all these ships and put them on limited. I can't do the ones that are at sea, but I can do all the others. That should save me a ton of money. Oh, good night, Esoteric Fish. Thanks for dropping by. So, the other ships that we actually have around, we've got the Jules Michelets, the heavy cruisers. I think they should get a refit as a priority. They were the ones we were just talking about as well. Jules Michelet, that's the original one, which you can probably get rid of, to be honest. Then we have the 1930. Limited basically stops the crew training up very quickly. And saves you a bunch of money. It's basically, you know, peacetime. They're not doing very much. Okay, so here we have the 1930 Jules Michelet. This will be the 1933 version. So let's dump the RDF and exchange it for Gen 2 radar. We can increase the torp size, better turrets, autoloaders. Get tube powder 2, which is nice. Yeah, they need to stay on 4 spoilers. You can get them the shaft 3. And then they're 3% overweight, which is a bit of an issue. I mean, triple bottom hulls are nice, but they're a nice to have. Oh, oil 2, thank you. I still can't quite go down to induced. But it would... Nah, it's not that much of an improvement on the old smoke. These things are pretty smoky. I could slow them down, but I do like the fact that they can do 34 knots. Good, just standard torpedoes. No. Take secondaries off. You're mad. No, definitely not. Although, how many guns do we have beside? Oops-a-daisy. Did not mean to do that. We currently have 4 triples, so that's 12 guns. I could replace them with quads, potentially. As in, take these 2 off and replace these with quads. Not sure it's going to save much weight, if any. Yeah, not very much. We do have a forward weight offset, though. Interesting. So let's get rid of the forward torpedo. There we go. That's better. Much better. No, I don't want to go around thinning armour. That's not great. If I could switch to an all or nothing, that would probably help. But she's still in a Citadel 3. I'm not using Turtleback. It's just not very good. Yeah, I think that's fine. Should be a pretty decent upgrade. 5 rounds a minute. Off those 9-inch guns. That's scary stuff. Add a third quad? Yeah, you're right. I do have 50 tons. Let's see if we can get one in. Yeah, I can get one in. Kinda here. Look better if it was that way. Yeah, so same number of guns, just different configuration. Yeah, I think that looks good. I think that looks good. Right, let's... Again, I'm leaving a little bit spare. Because we will have things to add later, like 20 radar 3, 24-inch torpedoes, stuff like that. I think I'll refit the cruisers first, and then I'll think about the other stuff. So all of those, refit them. How long is that going to take? 8 months. See, is this because I removed a hull? And the other one to get refitted would be the light cruisers. So you have the Garlics. Hardmore, do you think that our balance ship button are basically is displacement to add ballast? I don't know. It is a good idea, though. It's a very good idea. Whoa, what's the full weight offset? Again, these ships were designed under a previous patch, so there's going to be some differences. 23-inch torps in. Again, double bottom is fine. The improved oil. She can go down to induced. Okay, that's nice. And gets her underweight. I'm just confused as to the balance issue. I am going to shift things around. I don't normally. I am also going to look at the secondaries. So currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 duels aside. So let's get rid of those. Oh, I'm limited to duels on a light cruiser. Okay, that's why I had those. But I had to take those ones, the ones on the deck, off anyway, because we're going to have to completely re-shuggle the ship. Because yeah, the updates have changed things. Should mean we can bring things in a little bit. Okay, 2.2. And then it'd be nice to just go 1, 2, 3 like that. There we go. I know I have a little bit of a 4-way offset, but let's see if we can fix that. Yeah, there we go. Yes, that would be lovely if you could like group components and move them all around at once. That would be lovely. Absolutely lovely. But sadly, not doable at the moment. Yeah. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Still, a solid refit, I think. For the light cruisers. We can start thinking about the battleships. Now, the one thing for the 14-inch gun armed ships that I think I do need to think about is if I get the 14 Mark IVs. And I think it's worth waiting for those. So I might hold off on refitting the battleships. But we could do Jean Bar and Austerlitz because they've got 13-inch guns. They would be worth having a look at. Okay, that's a very quick refit, apparently. Somehow, even though I moved the towers around. And then we also have the destroyer class light cruisers that we need to look at. Well, this is why I'm getting everything refitted as soon as I can, because what I want to do... No, I can't get it. What I want to do is get my ships ready for the next war, and that means refitting them now. Okay, that was very easy. She just has a forward weight offset, which I don't know how to fix. He's already jammed full. Maybe just shuffle. Oh, I know what I could do. Take that off and put on a quad. Shuffle this one back. Don't think I can move the tower at all. No. Well, it's not as bad as it was. It's a little bit better. There we go. The destroyer leader. Destroyer class. Yeah, they should be fine. We've still got a little bit of displacement. Ah, sonar. A little bit of displacement left as well. And they kept all their bells and whistles. Very nice. Okay. Just a quick one. It's also important for me not to immediately refit absolutely everything, just in case the Austrians get ideas. Apparently there's only 3 of those to refit. I don't think I had very many of them. Yeah, I didn't have many of them anyway. Then we have the 4 Strasbourgs. I'm also missing one, but I think I can live with it. We're really going to suffer with maintenance costs anyway, so I kind of want to get everything sorted out. So Strasbourg, I don't think has ever had a refit. No, it hasn't. Should probably need weight rebalancing. Oh no, actually, she's okay. Right. All 2. Yeah, can't go to induced. Sadly. Could go down to double bottom hull. Let's get the radar back in. Dump that. Yeah, I'd like a sonar set. 6% overweight. Damn. I think she might end up just going slower. Because if I go for induced and then lower her speed a little, yeah, down to 32 knots, we save a fair amount. Just thinking what else can go. Could drop her range again, but I don't really want to do that. Could shave a bit of armor off the gun tops, but I do like her protection already. I don't really want to fiddle. I don't want to reduce protection. Oh, God damn it. Let me think. That's just going to make things worse, isn't it? Yep. She does carry a lot of secondaries, but they're not particularly heavy. the 4-inch guns. But we could remove them, and you could just have the 2s. So get rid of the medium stuff. Yeah, that does actually help. Gives her a nice clean look as well. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't really want to get rid of anything. Let's stick it with... Just save about 100 tons sticking with electric. I'm just not a huge fan of it. Keep the hydrophone? No, it doesn't make any difference. Could shave the superstructure armor down a little bit. And the 4.5 deck. And the inner deck. Yeah, that's a bit better. We're getting there. And maybe shave these as well. She's basically got an all or nothing scheme without it actually being an all or nothing scheme. Still about 100 tons over. She's just going to have to stick with electric steering for now. Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do. I'm not going to bother about fixing the offset. Right, let's save her. I don't have all or nothing yet, no. Would be nice if I did, but I don't. Alright, let's get all 4 of those refitted. And yes, I think renaming some of them would be good. I don't like this name. You're going to be the new Strasbourg. Well, one of them sunk. Guidon, we've seen in action. Valmy has, but I don't think Implacable has done very much. So she can be Dunkirk. There we go. Okay. Yeah, 8 months. For all of that. Fortunately, we do have a pretty big buffer. Welcome back, Fives. Hey, Grey Ghost. Refitting prizes, yeah, that would help a lot. With, you know, them being a point to taking them. Because at the moment it's just for bragging rights. Really? Right. You lot. Limited. Limited everywhere. Thank you. Right. A few more ships repairing. The ones that are repairing, I'm just curious if they will immediately start refitting or not. So the Jules Michelet, I'll check her next turn. Oh, Jesus, Britain. 10-inch Mark 5s. Very nice. But not really what I wanted. Yours, Michelet. No, she has not. Right, do we have anything repairing? Nope. So, let's check. No ships. I think the button goes red now, that's quite nice. Get those two refitted. That one. These are the ships that were under repairs. Yeah, so that will be all of the small ships refitted and ready. The destroyers are already finished. That's good. So really, now we need to look at the battleship. So I was thinking anything with the 13 we can do a refit of, and I think it'll be worth it. Which is Alsace. Jean Bar and Austerlitz. Yeah, so we've got three more to do. Yeah, there's Austerlitz. Let's have a look at you. Very fine looking ship, but her appearance is going to change a bit when we put on the new guns. Right. So this is a much more serious refit, but it's going to be a refit in spirit. Just ignore. Really? I only get standard? Ignore the fact that I'm mucking about with these. Yeah, something like that. So she gets improved 13-inch guns. Now, given that we can give her auto loaders, yeah, they have a very nice rate of fire. We can probably make them longer. Well, default length 57s. Yeah, that's fine. Gonna have to find the weight for this, of course. We can make them 60s. They've still got a pretty good rate of fire. Then triples. I mean, I could. She would. Triples. Triples might be better for her. Yes, that's worth looking at. So main, centerline, 13, triple. Let's make them 60s. Ah, yes. So that does make the ship lighter. It just means that our 4 weight offset is a pretty serious problem. Now we could counterbalance that by removing the casement guns. Or at least some of them. In fact, we might as well remove all of them. And we can push this turret back a little bit. There we go. Now we should really add some secondaries back in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we took out 8 4-inch guns. So we could put, you know, 2 quad 4s in. That would certainly work. Something like that. So casements taken out and fitted with blanks. And yeah, replaced with normal secondary. Same number of guns though. And we can make them longer. Yeah, that works. And then we have weight to do the rest of the stuff. So yeah, she's got the Gen 2 radar. Fitted with a sonar set. And then chip out 2. She has anti-torpedo. I forgot I had anti-torpedo 5 unlocked. Advanced propeller shaft. Improved oil. She could go down to induced boilers, but she's already pretty slow. Get a battery system. Can we make it go faster? We can, but not without a weight ballooning. We could get a little bit more out of it. 25 knots. And she's still got 7%. Turret armor. Because, of course, that got reset. Let's go for 16, 16, 8. They don't need top armor. How this has top armor, I have no idea. Okay, why is it still saying I have casements? Yeah, 4x4, 4-inch. So this, I don't think changing this is gonna. It does make a difference. Hell, it's weird. I mean, I know there are casements on the towers, but these are 2-inch guns. And looking at the 4-inch. Well, the problem I have with turbo drives, I was using them, is that the turbo electrics are expensive. But they also make your maintenance costs go through the goddamn roof. Yeah, well, I think pretty sure. Oh, yeah, you're right. 4-inch guns up here. And there. Yeah, we'll get rid of those. And we'll replace them with 2 inches. Well spotted. Means the ship's a little bit more balanced as well. Perfect. Well, new lease of life. Let's save her design. I mean, I'll probably keep her mothball because she is slow. There are some ships that I can't really use. They're just not useful. Like they did have a last hurrah. Quebec is fine, but Oh, I'm gonna have the ones which are 1923. These ones really, I think, we should quietly retire. Quietly retire those. But I mean, they're not costing me a huge amount, so I'll just keep them. But these probably won't come out of mothballs again. Require and I could refit these as well. Yeah, I could refit these as well. Right. Let's continue on with the 13-inch ships, though. So next would be Jean Bar. Let's see if we can get her up to speed. I know I should scrap them, but I feel so bad. Scrapping ships, yeah, this is the problem. The Jean Bar, I do not think we could refit her without completely rebuilding her. And at that point, it's like, well, ship of Theseus, isn't it? I don't think it's worth it. So I think Jean Bar will probably, you know, we'll just leave her as is. She's not going to get a refit. Yeah, discard. So Jean Bar, she'll join the historic collection. And then, the other one I was looking at was Alsace. She's another 13-inch ship. But she, I think, can get a refit. Yeah, we should be able to do something with this layout. Need a bit of sugarling. But that's just for the game, as far as I'm concerned. Very nice. Improved shaft, improved oil. Can't have it go down to induced, unfortunately. Yeah, 4% overweight. Stand bulkheads. 1%. Double bottom hull. So close. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2-inch guns aside. Okay. Oh, and I should look at these guns as well. I think I want to make them 60s. Which was what, +5? Yeah, now we're 1% overweight. Now, I'm not actually going to change the torpedo protection. I'm just going to hand wave it and say that the torpedo protection she was fitted with is now no longer top of the range. I think that's the easiest way to get her underweight. And then we have a bit of a forward weight offset. Okay, let's see if we can fix that. And again, she's going to look so similar to how she was before. I'm going to hand wave it and say that we didn't we didn't do all this extensive moving everything around. 0.2 aft weight offset. Perfectly acceptable. Oh, we've got 98%. We get the... No, we can't get that back. But we can get that back? Yeah, there we go. That's fine. I could probably get a sonar in as well. Very nice. Tours. I will make a note of that. Yes, I do have a battleship that I'm going to do. tours. Done. Yeah. I think that's a nice little upgrade. She will be a pretty handy ship. And I reckon we can refit her again when we get access to the Mark V 13s. Which will be nice. And then, yeah, just leave it at that, really. So let's get her refitted. And then there were two more I wanted to look at. That was... oh, Jesus. Requin and Terrible. So these already have... They had a fairly major refit in 1927. So Terrible had the most extensive changes. So she was changed so that she had a completely different layout. But I'm thinking we can do more with her. So improve the oil. Can't induce the boilers, but might be able to make it go a little faster. No. Keep her at 25. That's fine. Improved steering gear. Improved shaft. She can get super heavy shells. Autoloaders. Improved rangefinder. Okay, so you're probably wondering, if you got all the way to the end of the video, why was there face cam? What was going on? If you didn't read the description, you won't know. But if you did, then you already do. But yeah, they're recording right after the end, right when I was talking about that refit. My computer crashed. When that happens, you lose the recording you're doing for YouTube, which is the high quality stuff, and the only way of getting it back was to download the Twitch stream, which is in much lower quality, because my computer can't handle uploading such things. So, apologies for that. It's the best I could do to recover the content. If you want to help out and watch things live, there's the link to my Twitch channel in the video description. But as well, if you want to help out with getting me a new computer, although I have had some success chasing down the gremlins, you can have a look at my Patreon, of which there is again a link in the video description, because I'm currently saving up for a new computer that hopefully won't have these old problems, and will also let me edit videos, stream in higher quality and things like that. So thank you very much for all your patience, and I'll see you again soon for another cursed episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Thanks for watching. Bye.